Episode 9 of Tulsa King Season 3 shifts the action to Newark, New Jersey, where we meet a deadly assassin named Russell Lee Washington Jr., played by Samuel L. Jackson. Russell hides in plain sight by posing as an electrician for RR, Electric Supply. After pulling off a hit at the Barclay Hotel, he heads back to his shop to unwind with a beer until Vince shows up, relaying that Quiet Ray wants to talk. Russell slams the door in Vince's face but still goes to see Ray. Their conversation makes it clear that Russell owes Ray and has been working off his debt by carrying out murders. Russell believed his last assignment cleared his slate, but Ray tells him he has one final job and only after completing it can he walk free. The mission? Go to Tulsa and kill Dwight. Russell and Dwight clearly share a past, which is why he wants nothing to do with the job. But Ray makes it clear he doesn't get to refuse. What's even stranger is that earlier this season in episode 7, Ray and Dwight actually agreed to partner up and grow Montague Distilleries together. Now Ray wants Dwight dead? Either the writing is intentionally chaotic, or these aging mobsters really are this unpredictable. Montague Distilleries rises, Dunmire falls. Meanwhile in Tulsa, Dwight meets with Musso, who is still clueless about Deacon's fate. Dwight casually confirms that Deacon is gone. His taped confession is now the real leverage. Dwight uses that tape not to save Bill, as previously expected, but to pressure Musso into securing him a federal liquor license. The episode then jumps to Montague Distilleries booming across Tulsa, implying Musso folded. As Montague soars, Dunmire Distilleries tanks products returned, sales collapsing, and Jeremiah furious that every plan he's attempted has only made Dwight stronger. Russell finds Dwight. Russell tracks Dwight to the Bread 2 Buck Saloon and watches him from a distance. Tyson shows up to hand Dwight a cut from the profits he and Spencer earned from selling confiscated drugs, though he lies about how they did it. After Tyson leaves, Russell approaches Dwight, and Dwight immediately recognizes him from their time in prison. Russell claims he's just passing through on the way to New Orleans, but Dwight isn't fooled. He knows Ray sent him, and Russell finally admits it. But he also admits he doesn't want to kill Dwight. Dwight realizes the warning means Ray will retaliate as soon as he learns Russell didn't complete the job. He sends Goody to mobilize their network before Ray makes his next move. Tyson's messy side hustle. Tyson gives Bodie his cut from the rave money and immediately pushes him to connect them to a source for ecstasy, hoping to make drug raves a regular business. Bodie is reluctant, but agrees on the condition that no drugs are sold on Dwight's turf. Tyson later tries selling at a random rave and gets thrown out by security, proving once again that he remains a walking disaster waiting to happen. Grace, meanwhile, tries to level up by asking Joanne for a position at Montague Distilleries, and Joanne begins training her. Russell chooses his own path. At his hotel, Russell calls Ray to say he's refusing the job. Ray threatens him, but Russell doesn't budge. Dwight later learns from Mitch that another hitman from New York has checked into a nearby hotel, meaning Ray sent a backup even before Russell made his decision. Russell eventually shows up at Dwight's house, and the two talk openly. Dwight points out that Russell tried twice that day to go through with the hit, but couldn't do it. Russell admits he's done being Ray's weapon, especially now that Ray has sent a second killer who plans to eliminate Russell, whether or not Dwight dies. So the only surviving option is for Russell and Dwight to team up. Joanne kidnapped. Dwight and Russell head to the hotel to confront the New York assassins, only to discover there are two of them. They each walk into separate rooms, eliminate the hitmen. Vince arrives and finds the bodies. Elsewhere, Mitch and Cleo mend their relationship, but peace doesn't last long. The episode ends with Joanne being kidnapped by Jeremiah's men. Jeremiah, furious and desperate, plans to use her to force Dwight to surrender Montague Distilleries. What he doesn't realize is that once Dwight gets Joanne back, he'll never let Jeremiah walk away unpunished. Jeremiah had a chance to bow out gracefully, but now he's sealed his fate.